Hello everyone, I'd like to show you something that's brand new in CloudCMA. Perhaps you've already stumbled upon it. If not, take a look. I think you're going to like this. This is a new feature that allows you to do online listing presentations through screen sharing applications like Zoom or Chime. These are the applications we've been using for our sales meetings recently. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you. I am in CloudCMA. I've created my CMA, and this is it for Samuel Jones. So I've brought my listings in. I've gone through, done all of the things I would normally do to create a CMA in CloudCMA. You'll see that there's a new link here that's recently appeared called View Live. This is the live presentation. Let's go there. Takes a moment to load. It's pulling the information in. Here I am. So this is the comparative market analysis for this property on Grand Way. Now, before I connect with my customer, what I would do at this point is I would go through these things and make sure I understand them. Again, the purpose of this is to demonstrate things to your customer. And if you've not kind of done a dry run, you might not be fully prepared to do that. Now, what I would do is do that, go through these, and we'll do that together here in a second. Once I what I might find in that process is maybe something like the time to sell chart does not demonstrate what I feel we need to demonstrate here. Maybe it doesn't work to our advantage or really to the advantage of the seller. I can remove that from the equation. So if I go here to the upper left to this little menu tab here, go there, open my menu. These are the things at the moment that are appearing on the screen. Now I can go down here to customize. I get a fuller list. And again, let's just say time to sell just isn't going to work well for this presentation. Maybe it's just the chart's confusing because of the data we chose. We can click this little eyeball. See that? Now it disappeared from the screen. I'm going to bring it back because I want to show it to you. Additionally, there are some optional pages here. Maybe I anticipate a discussion about commissions. And if I bring the view back for this commission distribution tab, there it is. So I would go through and I would customize my screens. By the way, you can also change the order of these things. Click, drag, drop. See these two that just changed, and I can change the order. Additionally, in this menu, if I'm ready to launch my presentation, if I use Zoom or one of these other applications, I can launch that directly from the screen. Now that's of course assuming you've already set up an account with Zoom. Let me close this menu. Okay, so let's say that we have gone through, we've studied this, we have selected those reports that we want to show. We've launched our Zoom, now we're online with our customer. We can click on any of these. I'd probably start with the first one, only makes sense. And this is just a list of our comps. We can scroll down a little bit, get more information. We can additionally click on any of these to see detail about the comps. We can click on the photos, which we use to demonstrate how similar or different this comp is from the subject property. That's what all equates to pricing, is how similar it is. And I can leave that comp and I could go to another comp. There's also a fun little feature down here. There's a pen. It's really a marker. If I click here on the marker, and let's say I want him, the customer that is, to focus on those property most similar to his in square footage. This is the subject square footage. This is similar to yours, as is this. These are the two we need to focus on. So there's an example of how you might do that. See how the pen fades away? That makes sense, because as you're going through and you're marking things up, the most recent thing you marked is the one you want him to concentrate on, so the older ones start to fade away. I'm going to turn the pen off by hitting the little X. If I want to proceed to the next screen, down here at the lower right, if I want to back up, that's over here at the lower left, so I can go from report to report. This is a fun new report, and this is, it's called average price per square foot. What it actually shows you, though, on the bottom, the range of square footage of the properties we've chosen, and over at the right, the range of pricing. And we can see that generally, although there don't happen to be any in the middle for this report, we didn't select any, but they're generally following a trend line. And we can show that generally speaking, these outliers may be priced a little high, a little low, or what have you. Again, this depends on how well you've chosen your comps and whether or not you've made the adjustments to those comps. So there's that report, time to sell, another interesting one. The red ones are closed, the green ones are active, the yellow ones are pending. Those that have closed, we can see the difference between the list and sell price. If we click on it, it shows it here. Additionally, in relation to the chart on the right, it shows the difference. Average pricing. Just shows you some charts with average pricing. What's nice about this online is, see this as I fly my mouse over one of these properties? See how the chart highlights and it shows which one? That makes it a lot easier in discussion as you're going through this. And again, you've got your pen feature here. If there's something you want to point out, maybe you're recommending this be the list price per square foot. You can circle that, making your point. Turning the pen back off. Let me go back to the main screen. You can go back to the main screen by hitting the John R. Wood logo. There we are. So there is just a quick, very quick overview of this. The best thing you can do with any of this technology, just get in and play with it. You are not going to break it. It's the best way to learn, get to understand this. If you need more information on it, we run classes on CloudCMA roughly once a month. So watch for those announcements, and I hope to see you at one of the classes. Thanks for joining me.